Yo, what's going on? It's Terrell, Hall of Fame, D-Lad, Tbkc, and all that sweet, beautiful, wonderful shit. Oh, man, I'm back. This is the newest video. Everything that follows after this, you will see, is just like older videos that I had recorded. And some of them will say I'm back a million times, but this time I'm back. It's been a lot of things, a lot of growth, some unfortunate situations, but we still grow. It's time for us to get back to what we do. Without all of the nonsense, without all of the games. And I do want to tell everyone, just a totally different attitude on the page, just a totally different attitude in life in general. We will not play those games. And y'all have heard me say this before, but look, all of you like internet fake tough guys, all of you guys who run around and speak like bitches and everything else, you know what I mean? If you want to get in touch with me, you know how to get in touch with me. It's not that fucking difficult. Second of all, most of you have had the opportunity at many different occasions to prove your tough guy act of whatever you're trying to do. And I will reiterate this. I have no interest in being tough. But the thing of it is you guys know how people operate on this, and they don't like what you say, and it becomes threats and a bunch of nonsense and weird shit. I don't have time for it. If you want to get your box rocked, hey, I have no problem with meeting up to with you to do that. I'm serious too. I have no problem with it. I spar for fun, so it'll be a lot more fun to knock some of y'all the fuck out. But with all that being said, we're not doing that on this page anymore. So if you want to do that, fine. We're just going to block you and keep you moving, because at this point in time, we're getting a little too old for it. People don't like it. It's time to change the community. It's time for us to talk dogs. It's time for us to really get into the science of dogs. Some of the things I'm going to say on this page, a lot of you are not going to agree with, but I'm giving you my knowledge. And this is the thing I'll say, and this is where it's just is what it is. You can look at it as arrogant or whatever, but I did help create this breed. I did help set the standards for this breed. I did champ out more dogs than most of you will ever produce. To this day, the records don't stop. So I am very, very accredited with this breed. I don't feel like I have to argue with most of you about anything. And the people that actually do have the accreditation to sit up and argue with me all day don't, because they know what I'm saying is the truth. Even, some of the ones that I don't get along with, they still know what I'm saying about the dogs is the truth. So they let that go. You're not going to convince me of anything of, oh yeah, let's breed unhealthy dogs. That's not going to happen. It doesn't matter how I feel about you personally. If you present a great dog, I'm going to say it's a great dog. But the reason that this breed has went downhill is because you have a million people breeding with the lack of knowledge. You have a bunch of shiesty shit going on with the lack of knowledge. You have registries and different entities in this thing that support the shiestiness, support the ugliness that has come with this breed. And this is why this thing has gone downhill for no other reason. A lot of you always want to make it about the messenger. No, listen to the message, because you don't want to deal with the messenger. I'm just being very, very serious. So y'all know how many damn years we've been doing this. Stop it with the fake tough guy act, and let's get down to dogs. Let's talk about the science of dogs. If I'm telling you about bad feet, don't come and say, oh, well, this dog had bad feet. No, let's talk about the bad feet. Let's stick to the fucking topic. Is it okay for your dog to have feet like a duck? No, it isn't. So I don't want to hear this shit. Is it okay for your dog to never be able to breathe? No, it isn't. So I don't want to hear the shit. Is it okay for your dog to have any level of a heart murmur and you continue to breed it? No, and I don't want to hear this shit. Do we know what good confirmation is? Some do, some don't. I will teach you what good confirmation is. Is it okay to breed a bunch of dogs that don't have good confirmation? No, it isn't, because the progression of any breed, not just the American Bully breed, is to not continuously add the flaws and issues. The idea of having tool dogs is ridiculous. The only tool that you should have is something that helps you. That means you're not sacrificing anything on the backside. Yes, I will breed to a dog that has a massive head that may be a little bit too big for his body, but he has good conformation. I'm not losing anything. I'm putting a gene in for a positive trait, his massive head. Maybe he doesn't quite have the symmetry that I want because his head outshines his body. That's okay. I'm not losing anything. His body is still okay. Now, am I going to just shoot for a dog with a big head that has a sway back and a high rear? No, because now I'm adding bad qualities. It's just that simple. Do I want to add a dog that has bad feet? No, I do not. No matter what the features he has or she has is, I don't want to continuously add this to my program because the numbers just don't work like you think. You can have feet that are twice as bad as what you started off with and think that you did something the right way. The truth of the matter is that this breed will only get better if we start taking things seriously. I'm going to touch on the shows. I'm going to touch on the show scenes. I'm going to touch on a lot of different things as we get going. And we're going to be a lot more professional around here. I'm not going to change the way I talk, but we're going to be a lot more professional. You know, the show scene, everybody's complaining about it. It should not be a Snoop Dogg reunion where all of y'all are smoking weed everywhere. The music should not have a bunch of cursing. This should be a family environment. This should be a professional environment. If you have not figured out, the only way that this breed can survive and continue to grow is if it becomes an acceptable environment to all. It's not just the, you know, the hip hop reunion and y'all do and say what y'all want and y'all be loud and you look at me, I'm trying to shine a spotlight on myself. Let your dogs do the talking. You know, it's not about you. Yeah, I don't give a damn if y'all carrying them out on thrones and all this other shit. Once that dog gets in the ring, that dog should be judged precisely, and it should be all about confirmation. This is a confirmation show. Registries, all registries. One thing that you guys need to do, start kicking dogs out of your registry. It's been a tragedy, and you'll see this is one of my videos that'll be coming up. But one of the worst tragedies in our breed's history is the fact that out of all the registries we have, no dogs are banned. You're not seeing dogs banned for health issues, known health issues. You're not seeing dogs banned for serious confirmation issues. You're not seeing dogs banned. You're not seeing paperwork pulled. This is giving these unethical breeders the opportunity to continue to put these genetics into the gene pool, making more screwed up dogs, overpopulating, causing problems in different places. And it affects everybody, just like adding in dogs who have aggression issues and are attacking people. And what we've seen with the bans, not only in Europe, but in many other places. The breed will only get back to being as good as the breeders and the people who are around the breed. Right now, there is enough stock that we can make this breed happen the right way and be a very, very good breed. But if we continue to be what we have been in the past and allow ourselves to breed just anything and do anything, this thing will not work. It will not work at all. It's just that simple. It won't work, and it'll continue to die. I think you guys are enjoying having shows where there's 20 dogs and having a nationals, and I'm not taking shots, but I'm being real, having a nationals that doesn't even have a buzz and it's a few months away, having all these different issues. The Tbkc Nationals should be the Super Bowl of all bully shows, and right now it's a dud. And one of the reasons why it's a dud is because the community is a dud. You know, it's nothing but a bunch of breeders bashing and talking shit about each other and not making good quality dogs. There are some quality dogs, because I know y'all like 50 years old, but you still do childish shit. I'm not saying every single dog in the American bully community is a bad dog, but there are a lot of bad dogs, and the bar itself has been greatly lowered because I still see a ton of champions who are not championship quality dogs. It's just that simple. A lot of these dogs could be a lot better, and they're not. So the more we go on, we're going to get back to the science of this. I'm going to answer real questions. We're going to talk real dogs, and we're going to do real things. It's just strictly back to business. I'll update y'all on what I've been doing. As y'all see, I've been going off of here for 5 or 6 months. And sometimes you need a big break just to get your life together, to get back on track. And hopefully that's it. Until next time, y'all, much love. Peace.